Welcome to the good ship. Your captains,
Akira
and Grace, at your service. So Christmas just happened, which is why you haven't been getting a lot of chapter updates. And something wonderful happened, and I got this for Christmas. The light is ruining it. It is BTS's first album, and now I need to collect all the others because it's beautiful. But we realized we had not really talked about this very, very important topic, and it's kind of all that I've been focusing on lately, and by proxy, it's all that she's been focusing on lately as well. And that is BTS, which is, if you don't know, a Korean group, a K-pop group, and it's amazing.
Question is, can you pronounce their name in Korean?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Bangtan or Bangtan because they say it in the middle.
It's Bangtan.
That's not how A.R.M.Y says it. But anyway.
He also sounds like he's a black ghetto wannabe who's a white Korean kid.
Bangtan Sonyeondan, which means Bulletproof Boy Scouts. That doesn't fit them that well anymore. They used to think they were little ghetto rappers, but now they've realized that they're actually just really pretty people who sing and dance very well. And they've dropped the ghetto look and the grills and the chains, and now they're just really pretty. So we're gonna real quick go through the members that we love and the ones we couldn't really care that much about, even if you hate us, and the ones that, well, there aren't really any that we just hate.
There's the annoying one, but I still like him because he can dance like a motherfucker.
Yeah, J-Hope brings a lot to the group. I understand that, and I appreciate that. I do not hate on J-Hope. I do not want him to leave, but I do not focus on him. Alright, we're just going to go in the order of my shirt. So, Rat Monster formed the group, and he could speak English very well. And she's going to tell you her feelings on Rat Monster while I find a good picture.
He has awesome hair. He always has awesome hair. Like I said a minute ago, he kind of sounds like he's trying to be a gangster.
This is Rat Monster.
But yeah, his English is awesome. And he's like...
I'm not good at this.
Yeah, he's like the dad of the group, really.
He is. He's really derpy, can't dance for shit.
He breaks everything.
He tries really hard, though, to dance. And he's actually probably way better than I could do, to be honest. But he's the leader, and we love him, and he's a huge derp. Next is Jin. If Ratmon is the dad, Jin is the mom.
Jin is pretty.
Yes.
I like Jin. He cannot dance for shit either. So
I think he's actually well, now they just both can't dance. It's fine.
Yeah, no. So if you ever see somebody at a video and he's just kind of like shaking his hips and moving his arms like a white girl that ain't got no rhythm.
Or my personal favorite. Literally, that's all he does in one video. It cracks me up every time I see it. Okay, these are kind of weird pictures. This was their first album. I don't have any of the other photo books, and this is just easier than inserting like 7 pictures. This is Jin. I don't know why they put them in the socks, so please ignore that. But he's very pretty. He blows kisses a lot. He's also a huge derp, and he's the mom.
He's a good cook. Really good cook.
He cooks for everybody. I don't know why I was putting that away. All right, after Jin, we have your personal favorite.
It's
Who
Suga.
is your...
Yeah. It's Suga. He's an adorable, adorable little shit, and I love him, and he can rap, and he can dance, and he's awesome, and he has good hair, too. Like, I don't know why the hell...
This is Suga.
They gave him the teardrop tattoo in the art book. I realized that this was their first one, and they were trying to be a rap group and look really tough.
Yeah. This is actually, so this is their first full album. They do have a shorter album. It was called, I think it was Too Cool for School. I think that was their first one. No, I don't remember what it was called. Forgive me. I'm a new ARMY. That's what the fans are called. I'm a new one, and I'm still learning. But this is their first
I'm learning by
full
proxy, and I'm not arguing.
See, this is like half rapper, half we can also sing and dance, and we're going to try to meld the two. But yeah, they could have done better on Sugar.
But yeah, my favorite hair on him is when he has his mint-colored hair. It is adorable.
Yep.
It fits him very well.
He's a little snarky, quiet.
Ignore the cat.
There's a cat. He's good. My little sister actually, if you know like Dan Howell, like from Dan and Phil, he's kind of like Dan when he's not being funny. He's kind of just like swears a lot, snarky, really introverted, likes to lay down and not do much. Suga said that in his next life he wants to be a rock so that he won't have to do anything.
Aspirations.
Yes. Alright, after Suga,
J-Hope.
we have J-Hope. J-Hope is...
That kid can dance.
He's an amazing dancer. He is neither of our favorites, but I know somebody who actually loves him a lot. J-Hope does get love.
He's growing on me the more I watch him, just because I appreciate his dancing abilities, because I used to dance hip-hop. So I know how hard a lot of those moves are, and he just executes them flawlessly.
Yeah, he was chosen first for his dancing, and then they trained him to rap. He's not the best singer, but he does have some vocal lines in songs. But he's not ugly by any means. It's just he has a very loud, happy, screechy personality, and if you're not ready for it, well, too bad.
So, yeah, like me in some of our videos where I just spaz off the cuff, that's J-Hope all the time.
Yes. So yeah, he does get a lot of love, just not one of our personal favorites, but he's definitely worthwhile. Alright, I'm literally using myself as a guide.
Jimin.
Chim Chim is next. So,
this is her favorite.
I am torn. My first bias is probably Jungkook. We'll get to him in just a minute. But Jimin is either dead even or just a hint behind, just a hair behind, tiny bit.
I think you grew to love him more once you actually learned more about him.
He's the sweetest thing. He takes care of like everybody else. He doesn't think of himself for a minute. He kind of doesn't really like himself very much, which makes me sad because he's beautiful and sweet and can sing really well, and he's actually improved a lot on that. And he was training contemporary dance, and he's an amazing dancer.
Yes, he is that too.
He's actually the second best dancer after J-Hope, if they were actually ranked. And that comes from
he's like an acrobat.
Their company.
He can do the whole little dancey kickflip things where you actually are not touching the ground at all.
This is Jimin.
He's impressive.
Jimin's very sweet. We love Jimin. I love that they call him Jiminy when they're talking to him. They call him Jiminy, which makes me smile. And he's just really sweet and cute. Squishy Min Yoongi is a really good YouTube channel to follow if you like BTS or want to learn more. She does a lot of introduction videos. I'm assuming it's a she. Could be a he. Whatever.
We don't know. They use Windows voice whatever.
Yeah, they do an automated voice for their videos. But this channel is so good if you want to learn more about these people. And they have a video on there that says... if you're having a bad day, like video for if you're having a bad day, and they have a Jimin version and a Jungkook version, who they're my two favorites. So, my cat wants to chase ponytail holders.
So I am throwing said ponytail holder.
Yeah. But anyway, we will move past Jimin, but
I'll put a link to their YouTube channel in the description for you guys.
They're really good. But yes, I love a lot of different ones, but that one I keep going back to every time there's new videos for it because it's so good and funny and accurate, and I like it a lot. Alright, after Jimin, we have another one of her favorites, which is V.
If you want to point out V, you find the one who is dressed the douchiest, and that is V. And he has thick eyebrows.
He's the sweetest thing, though. V is very, very sweet.
In my opinion, and lots of other people's opinion, he is the prettiest one in the entire group.
He is the most, like if I didn't know any of them, and if I didn't, like, you know, prefer certain features over others, he is probably the most, like, textbook pretty one of them. And he has amazing, he has huge eyes, and
he's
a huge mouth.
like an anime character, seriously.
Yeah. He's very, very pretty. Let me find his picture real quick. V is not the best dancer. He's not the best singer, but he does everything.
But he's pretty and he looks out for everybody.
And he can sing, he can dance, but he's not like the standout with those. But he has such a good personality. He's actually best friends with Jungkook, and they are huge little. They're like two children running around without supervision.
Oh, so
they're very funny. No, but they're richer, so they can do more things.
This is true.
Without supervision. My cat is just...
He never wants attention until we're busy.
Anyway.
And then he's like, hey, Mom, look.
Want to see something pretty? Alright, so that's V. And I know that's not the most like, oh, this is what V looks like kind of photo. But here's one that's a little bit better. He's very pretty.
He's very pretty.
So V gets a lot of love. V is not lacking any love.
If I'm not mistaken, he is also an anime fan.
He is an anime fan. I don't think he's as big of an anime fan as Jungkook.
Okay,
but
so I found a picture on Pinterest the other day where he was actually sitting back watching Boku no Hero Academia.
You showed me that, I think.
While waiting for the AMAs on an iPad.
That's great.
That would totally be me. Like forget the award, my show's on.
He's also the only one of them that I know of who is also, he has acted. He was on a Korean drama that was actually a really, really big drama, and he died on it.
I need to go find what this drama is now. Because in case you didn't know, Korean dramas are actually really, really good.
He was a samurai, I think. So it was like a historical one, I believe, because he was dressed in like very old attire. And it's not even a spoiler if you like BTS and you find out he died. Because I highly doubt you guys watched the show. And also, everyone knows that who knows about V. Because it was a big deal when he was on there. But anyway. V is good. V has many different talents. He's just not one of the standouts for anything, but we love him, and he does a really good job. Last but not least is the Golden Maknae, Jungkook, and he can do everything. He can rap, he can sing, he can dance.
And he's good at all of them. Like, I don't understand. He's like the perfect child.
Yeah, he's the youngest. He was 15 when they debuted. He is now 20. He's 21 in Korea. He's 20 everywhere else. And
how does that work?
Because when you're born, you're 1.
Oh.
They count.
I didn't know that about Korea.
Yeah. Although some of these, sometimes when I see like Korean age versus American age, it's 2 years older. So I don't know how that part works, but I know a year is when you're born. This is, again, there are so much better photos than these, but this is Jungkook. And he's just very pretty. And he's like an obvious draw for you to like look at him. He's usually in the front and center because he's really good at dancing and he's really good at singing. He's actually, I think he's the best vocalist that they have, and he can rap when he needs to, so he is handy. But yeah, he was trained to dance in America, so I think that's why I prefer how he dances, because it's more visually pleasing to me. Like, it's how other dancers that I like dance. But he's technically the 3rd best dancer after J-Hope and Jimin. But he's not lacking anything. He's fine. He gets shook a lot. He'll just be sitting there, like, on camera, like, at different events or whatever, and all of a sudden he'll just, like...
And then we're back to normal.
Yeah, and then he's back. People also call him a bunny because he has bunny teeth, and he's very cute. But we just wanted to talk a little bit about BTS because it has been overrunning our lives recently, and we hadn't mentioned a thing about it. But, so we hope you enjoyed this. Go watch their videos if you've never heard of them, never seen them. They are amazing dancers, and actually, even in the K-pop world...
they stand out.
Yeah, like that, and also they have more choreography in their performances than almost any other group. I saw that on, I think it was the After School Club. I don't know if any of you have seen that. It's really good. It's an international broadcast. It's streamed from Korea, but it's online. But anyway, it's really good. They're really good. They're amazing.
She has a problem.
Chapter updates coming soon. We hope.
I am finishing my Secret Santa fic that is actually a part of future chapters. Either tonight or tomorrow night. Deadline to have that posted is Sunday. And then I will be going right back into our regularly scheduled chapter, which is about halfway done. And then the chapter immediately following that, I think we only have 1 or 2 things to tweak, and then that one is done. So you will have 2 weeks. Once we post, you'll have another chapter a week after that. And then we just have the last 2 chapters to write.
One of those is written. So we've got pretty much 2 chapters to write out of the 3 that we have yet to post. So we are going to work on that. Christmas was a big holdup. We have both been at work a lot, and that will continue. I'm actually working extra this week, so it's not going to be fast. I'm sorry, but we'll try to continue uploading videos at least so you don't get bored. And don't be too fixated on getting those chapters super fast, because there's only 3 left, and then you have to wait until we just feel like writing to get epilogue chapters. And that doesn't always happen based on life. So,
especially, I don't know, should we tell them?
It's up to you.
Okay.
She's gonna be useless soon, guys.
So, well, I don't know. I'll either be useless or I'll have a shit ton of time to write. I am pregnant, so that's going to affect things.
How many weeks are you now? Or on Saturday, how many weeks
I
will you
will be 17 weeks on Saturday.
She's almost halfway.
It's due in June.
You're 7 weeks from viability.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even felt it move yet, and I'm already that close to, like, if something happens, hey, baby.
I mean, it's you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. But anyway.
But
so
that's cool, because I mean, like, you'll be able to feel a lot more and see a lot more then too. So that's cool.
Mostly I'm just excited that while I'm on maternity leave, I can watch as much anime as I want, because newborns just sleep and eat and shit, and that's it.
They cry some too.
Only when they're not sleeping, which is, they sleep like 85% of the time. Trust me, I remember.
That every child is different.
Well, then my child has to be good, because I have to watch anime while I'm not working for 4 weeks.
I feel like if the kid is sleeping and they aren't someone who sleeps a lot, when they're sleeping, you darn well better be.
We'll see.
Or you might get, like, really mean.
We'll see.
We'll see. If she is too busy being a mom, then I will definitely keep you updated on things and just kind of, tell you about her life as well. But you'll get updates. Especially if something funny happens and she, like, yells at her kid in Korean or something. We're hoping it'll come out speaking Korean because of all the BTS.
I keep blaring it in the car, and my husband told me I was going to make the baby go deaf.
That's not how it works.
That's apparently a thing in his world. So there we go.
Yeah. This is actually getting long. We haven't really done a long video in a while, so it's probably good. You deserved it. We just sat here chit-chatting. But we will let you go back to your lives now. Do not forget to subscribe if you think we are at all entertaining, which I believe we are, but I'm incredibly biased. So is she. Don't listen to her. Tap the little bell if you want notifications, and like this video, please, if we made you happy with BTS. Or if you, because of us, go and discover BTS for yourself.
Then tell other people about our video where we talk about BTS.
Yes, and like it, and subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want them. Because hopefully we will, now that the holidays are coming to a close, be able to kind of regularly update like we used to before we became awful people.
And a dork.
But,
well, thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Bye.